First airing in 1980 as a Saturday morning cartoon, featuring savagery, science, and sorcery, also showcasing the artistic might of an all-star cast of creators. Welcome to the Animation Cave, and this is Thundarr the Barbarian. Yes, sir. What up, YouTube? I'm Gil Rivera, and thank you for watching this video. Thundarr the Barbarian was one of the coolest cartoons ever made. So, enough talk, let's get started. Thundarr the Barbarian was created by Steve Gerber and developed by Joe Ruby and Ken Spears. Other contributors were comic book writers Roy Thomas and Jerry Conway. The main characters were designed by renowned comic book illustrator Alex Toth. Unfortunately, Toth was unable to continue work on the show, so all the villains and secondary characters were created by the legendary Jack the King Kirby. Man, talk about all-stars. Wow. The series is set in the year 3994 in a post-apocalyptic wasteland of Earth, divided into kingdoms and territories which are ruled by wizards. In this possible future, the moon was broken in two pieces. The shattered moon and the ruins of the human civilization were caused by a runaway planet that passed between the Earth and the moon in 1994. This event caused radical changes in the Earth's climate and geography. By the time in which the series is set, Earth and the moon have settled into a new balance. The Earth is reborn as a world of savagery, super science, and sorcery, far more chaotic than the old Earth. The series follows Thundarr, a barbarian who was once a slave to the evil wizard Sabian, until he was freed by Princess Ariel and given the Sun Sword, which he uses to fight against evil wizards and other villains. Princess Ariel, a powerful sorceress and stepdaughter of the evil wizard Sabian. She learned of Earth's history from his library, so she is considered the academic of the group. And finally, the mighty Ukla, a member of the Mock species, a leonine humanoid with fangs and yellow eyes. Ukla was also freed from enslavement by Princess Ariel. Together, they fight injustice and tyranny to free the humans of this new bizarre world. Legend has it, Steve Gerber got the name for Ukla by walking past the UCLA campus. His friend said, "Hey, why not call him Ukla? You know, kind of like UCLA, Ukla, yeah, well, anyway." Thus, Thundarr's best pal was born. The series was produced by Ruby Spears Productions, an animation house formed by former Hanna-Barbera writers Joe Ruby and Ken Spears, from 1980 to 1982 on the ABC network. Despite good ratings, the show was canceled. Paramount wanted to make room on their scheduling block for Laverne and Shirley in the Army. Thankfully, reruns of Thundarr appeared on NBC's Saturday morning lineup in 1983. In 2010, the debut episode of Thundarr the Barbarian was released on DVD as part of Warner Home Video's Saturday Morning Cartoons, the 1980s compilation series. The DVD set also contained episodes of 10 other shows. Also, Warner Archives released Thundarr the Barbarian, the complete series, on DVD as part of their Hanna-Barbera Classics collection. The DVD set is part of the Hanna-Barbera's Classic Collection because Thundarr and other Ruby Spears programs were sold to Ted Turner Broadcasting in 1992, alongside Hanna-Barbera. And finally, in 2021, Warner Archives released Thundarr the Barbarian, the complete series, on Blu-ray. A Sunday newspaper strip illustrated by Jack the King Kirby was planned, but unfortunately, the project never saw the light of day. In 1982, a coloring book was published by Golden Books, and a Thundarr board game was released by Milton Bradley. Thundarr action figures were released by Toynami in 2003, and finally, Whitman Comics had a Thundarr comic book project planned, but unfortunately, the comic never saw print. On a personal note, Thundarr the Barbarian is one of my all-time favorite cartoons of the 1980s. Sword and sorcery and science fiction were really big in the 80s, thanks to Conan the Barbarian, Star Wars, Buck Rogers, and Battlestar Galactica. So it was awesome that Thundarr brought sword and sorcery and science fiction together into one concept. It was literally out of this world. So me and my friends, we loved it. We would watch the reruns on TBS. The stories, character designs, and visuals really impacted and helped me evolve my artwork. It's an all-time favorite of mine, and I give it the highest recommendation possible to cartoon and anime fans. This was our retrospective of Thundarr the Barbarian. What did you think? Please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, we're getting closer to hitting our 100 subscriber mark. I want to thank all y'all so much. It is so much fun for me to make these videos. I really hope you're enjoying them, and we're getting so close. Please share these videos with somebody you think might like it and might enjoy the content. If you enjoyed today's content and want to see more videos about cartoons, anime, and comic book art, please hit the subscribe button, which is like right here or here somewhere. Also, hit the thumbs up button as well. It's a small click for you, but it really helps us out. So the next video is going to be a behind the scenes art video showing you the continued production of my self-published independent comic book, The Nite Stalker. So I hope you'll join us, and thank you for watching. If you like the content and want to help spread the word, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out our Teespring stores. There are links in the description where you can find merchandise that you might like.